So, can we talk about how painfully close Team GB has been at Milano Cortina 2026? Because this is officially the story of the first 4 days. So close, yet so far. What was supposed to be a Magic Monday turned into something else entirely. Within just a few hours, multiple British athletes missed out on medals by the tiniest margins. And I mean tiny. Coming into these Winter Games, this was being called one of the strongest, maybe even the strongest Team GB lineups ever. So the fact that there's still no British athlete on the podium, that hurts. Let's start with curling. Bruce Mouat and Jennifer Dodds, the Scottish mixed doubles duo, were absolutely dominant in the group stage. They won 8 out of 9 matches. 8 out of 9. That's not luck, that's consistency. But then they ran into Sweden in the semi-final, and it slipped away again. 4th place. The same heartbreak they experienced in Beijing. Jennifer Dodds said afterward, it hurts the same as 4 years ago. And honestly, you could see it. That kind of repeat disappointment cuts deep. But I loved what she added. Seeing all the messages of support from home meant everything. That's sport. The pain is real, but so is the pride. And then earlier that day, Kirsty Muir missed freestyle slopestyle bronze by, wait for it, 0.41 of a point. 0.41. That's the kind of margin that keeps you up at night. She admitted she's proud, but right now it still stings, and that's so relatable. Athletes are human. In that moment, pride doesn't come first, emotion does. Then Mia Brookes tried to make history. Instead of playing it safe, she went for the backside 1620, a trick only one other rider in the competition could land. She could have gone with something safer and probably secured bronze, but she chose risk. She chose progression. She chose history. And she just fell short. But here's my take. That mindset is exactly why women's snowboarding keeps evolving. If she had landed it, she would have become only the second woman ever to do it at that level. That's not just about medals. That's about pushing the entire sport forward. And honestly, I respect that. Now here's the important part. It's only day 4. Winter sports are brutal. Millimeters, milliseconds, a slight edge error, one imperfect landing. That's the difference between gold and 4th. But there is still so much to come. Muir and Brookes aren't done. Their best events are still ahead next week. Charlotte Banks in snowboard cross is in strong form. Zoe Atkin is the reigning world champion in halfpipe. That's serious firepower. In curling, Bruce Mouat is back with his men's team, the 2022 silver medalists, and Jennifer Dodds is part of the women's squad that won gold 4 years ago. They get another shot. Redemption arcs are alive. Figure skating, Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson could make history. The first British Olympic figure skating medal since Torvill and Dean in 1994. That's over 30 years. The pressure is real. And don't even get me started on skeleton. Matt Weston and Marcus Wyatt have dominated the World Cup circuit. If momentum means anything, GB has a real shot there. And Tabitha Stoker has already clocked some of the fastest practice times. Even Team GB's chef de mission, 4-time Olympic champion Eve Muirhead, is saying it. This is a game of millimeters. And she's right. Here's my honest reaction. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it feels like opportunity after opportunity has slipped through British fingers this week. But if you look deeper, what you actually see is a team competing at the absolute edge of performance. They're not finishing 15th, they're finishing 4th. That means they're right there. And if history tells us anything about the Olympics, it's this. Momentum can flip overnight. So don't write Team GB off just yet. We might look back at this tragic Monday as the turning point. What do you think? Is the medal breakthrough coming this week? Or are we heading for more near misses? Let me know in the comments. And if you're following Milano Cortina 2026 as closely as I am, make sure you subscribe because this story is far from over.